Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of my 31 days of tall Texas tales and local folklore. So, today I'm going to talk about Baby Head Cemetery. Now, the thing that's interesting about Baby Head was I didn't know it existed. Because you got to remember that Texas is as long as it is tall, and it's like 5 states crammed into each other, and there's piney woods, and there's desert, and then there's the valley, and then there's the hill country, and there's all these different regions of Texas. So one day my husband was out with his motorcycle friends, and they were going out to Llano, or Llano, however you pronounce it, which is an area that boasts one of the last major suspension bridges. And it's a beautiful bridge out in the middle of nowhere. And on the way there, he saw a sign that said Baby Head Cemetery. So he wanted to stop and look around, but his biker friends were all, no, we want to get where we're going, blah, blah. So he decided that him and I would go out there and check it out, because we wanted to go on the suspension bridge too. And so we go on our little trip, and we're just about to get to the suspension bridge, and we see this big sign that says, Baby Head Cemetery. So I was like, oh, hell, we got to stop and check out Baby Head. I mean, wouldn't you want to check out something called Baby Head? I mean, it was really weird. So, local legend is that the community of Baby Head was beginning to flourish and prosper in the late 1800s. So, mid 1800s, late mid 1800s. And the local Indians were kind of getting sick and tired of these settlements. And so they kidnapped a child, they murdered the child, they put the child's head on a stake, and they put the staked head at the base of this hill that overlooks the community as a warning to the community to not get any bigger. And so now, Baby Head, the community of Baby Head is now been sucked up into the county of Llano, and the only thing that's left of it is a couple of historical markers and this here graveyard. Now, I found that was really interesting. I was reading the little post, and I was kind of researching around. But the thing that's interesting about Baby Head Cemetery, and you have to remember that I'm originally from California. And in California, right around Los Angeles-ish, there is a town called Eagle Rock. And overlooking the town of Eagle Rock is this big pink granite eagle. And it's a natural rock formation, and it looks like an eagle, and the town's named Eagle Rock. Now, oddly enough, when you're at the Baby Head Cemetery, my husband and I were walking around and getting our shoes completely filled with goat heads, because they're just horrible in this particular graveyard in the middle of nowhere. And if you don't know what a goat head is, stepping on a Lego, it's a piece of cake in comparison to stepping on a freaking goat head. But anyway, so we're walking around the cemetery. The majority of the cemeteries, the gravestones are from, mostly around 1900s, with the last one being about 2000. But so it was interesting, and they're very, very old looking graves, which are just totally cool to check out. But anyways, so I'm like looking around, and I happened to look up, and I noticed that this hill that supposedly had the baby with the baby head on the spike had a pink granite outcropping that looks like a freaking baby head. Now, the way that these towns get names is people go, oh, we're the settlement at the base of the hill with the pink granite head that looks like a baby. Now, that makes a lot more sense to me than being called Baby Head because a baby's head was put on a spike at the bottom of this hill. I don't know. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But it looks to me like it was named because there's a friggin' baby head on the mountain overlooking the hamlet. But supposedly it was named after this gruesome discovery of a baby head. I don't know. It just doesn't sit with me. But anyway, so that's today's story. Babyhead Cemetery. So if you're ever heading out to Llano to go check out that beautiful suspension bridge that you see in the opening credits of Texas Country Reporter, take a gander at the Babyhead Cemetery. That's all that's left of the community of Babyhead. So that's your Texas story. Now tomorrow we're going to talk about the devil has chicken feet. So there you go. That's day 2 of your Tall Texas Tales. I hope you like. If you like my content, please feel free to subscribe. I'd love to hear your comments down below. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up and feel free to share. So that's day 2. See you tomorrow. And remember, keep it spooky. And I love you. Bye.